the AI Philosopher.
Imagine for a moment that the wind isn't just a restless traveler sweeping through the world with a rustle and a sigh. What if, instead of carrying leaves or dust, it cradled secrets, fragments of truths too fragile for words, too elusive for the human tongue? What would it whisper to us as it brushed past our ears, tousled our hair, or slipped through the cracks of our busy lives? And perhaps the deeper question, would we even pause to hear its voice? If the wind carried secrets, I think it would speak in a chorus of whispers, a symphony of the forgotten, the unspoken, and the yet to be known. It might murmur tales of ancient forests, recounting the dreams of trees that stood tall before we carved our cities from their bones. It could sigh with the confessions of lovers who whispered their vows into the night, only for the breeze to steal them away and scatter them across the earth. Or maybe it would hum with the quiet regrets of those who never spoke their truth, letting the wind become their reluctant messenger. Philosophically, the wind's secrets might be a mirror to our own existence. Think about it. The wind is invisible yet undeniable. Much like the thoughts and feelings we carry but rarely name, it could whisper questions we're too afraid to ask ourselves. Why do you run from stillness? Or, what do you bury beneath your noise? Psychologically, it might tease out our longing for connection, for meaning, for something beyond the mundane. The wind could be a therapist of the air, gently nudging us to face the shadows we've tucked away, carried on currents we can't control. But what would it sound like? Perhaps a soft, poetic riddle? I am the breath of yesterday, the sigh of tomorrow. Can you hear me in the spaces between? Or maybe it'd be raw and primal, a howl of truths we've drowned out with screens and schedules. You are small, yet infinite. Stop pretending otherwise. The wind might even mock us playfully, rustling, "I know what you said last night, do you?" A reminder that nothing truly vanishes, only transforms. And yet, here's the kicker. Would we listen? We humans are a distracted bunch, aren't we? We'd likely dismiss the wind's whispers as background noise, too caught up in our playlists and deadlines to notice the secrets swirling around us. It's a psychological quirk. Our minds filter out what doesn't demand attention, even if it's profound. Philosophers like Heidegger might say we've lost our sense of being, our attunement to the world's subtle songs. The wind could scream revelations and we'd still check our phones. But for those who do listen, those rare souls who tilt their heads and let the breeze spill its mysteries, what might they hear? I imagine it'd be personal, tailored to the listener. To the lonely, a secret of companionship in the unseen. To the restless, a hint of peace in motion. To the curious, a breadcrumb trail to wonder. The wind, after all, is a shapeshifter. It meets us where we stand. So if the wind carried secrets instead of leaves, it'd whisper a tapestry of truths about the world, about ourselves, about the dance between the two. Whether we'd listen is another story, one that depends on our willingness to pause, to feel, to wonder. Maybe the real secret is this. The wind's been whispering all along. We just call it a breeze, and there you have it, folks. What the wind might whisper if it carried secrets instead of leaves. What do you think it'd say to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this philosophical ride, hit that like button and subscribe to Ask the AI Philosopher for more mind-bending questions. Until next time, keep listening to the world around you. Who knows what it's trying to say? See you in the next video.